Hello everybody, it's me, Gulliver, the silly French boy who try to stream in English. And today we're back on Pillar of Eternity. This good RPG, good RPG. But the second episode is better than this one. Like always, I will say it every time. Pillar of Eternity is good, but Pillar of Eternity 2 is way better. Okay. Today we're gonna try to go back on the main quest. I've gained some levels, put some stuff on in the front for some secondary quests, like the dungeon behind my keep. Under my keep. But the next part of the dungeon is more difficult, so I'm gonna wait to gain some levels. And for now, we continue the main quest. I just have to remember where we were supposed to go for the main quest. I don't even remember what was the next step. So let's see. I think I had to go somewhere at the... Oh, I don't know. We're gonna see. And I'm gonna probably one day or another take care of the fight against the one who want to stole my keep that I've rightfully win. I'm the only one who thinks the keep behind the chapel in this image is really weird. I mean, who have a castle with such strong long towers doesn't even sound useful. See, that's weird. Just really long towers for such a small keep. Okay, I'm gonna see my my quest.
Keeps coming along nicely.
Yes, indeed, along nicely. My quest log. Undying Heritage. Enters the tower in Heritage Hill. Oh yes, there was this. And the Hermit of Hadred House. Inform Lady Webb about the Leaden Key activities. After having run across Taos in Brackenbury Sanatorium, Lady Webb knows that I seem to be... Okay, I'm gonna do that first, and then let's go to the Undying Heritage. First, my team will sleep. To regen themselves. And we can go. Oh, payday. My people has been paid, no problem, I have the money for. In terms of construction, what was in... yes, the forum. In 24 hours, okay. Okay, let's go. I stay with this team? Yes, I stay with this team. Let's go to Brackenbury. This is where Lady Webb is. I'm happy I had finished one of my Warhammer 40k squad this week. Just yesterday I have finished them. Really happy about that. It's satisfying when you finish a work in painting. Oh yes, Hadred House. Walk. Okay, and she was here. No, she was up. We go up. There are a lot of loading screen in this game. And she's, I think she's here. Yes, Lady Web.
How fares your search?
What else is there to know about the leading key? It's something I can tell you.
Well,
yes.
let's hear it. You
No,
mustn't
nothing.
play with it because you have seen his face.
Okay, nothing else? So when the quest tell me that I have to... oh, I think I have read in the wrong sense. What first this and then this? Yes, also okay. My bad. Okay, let's go to the hill. It's nearby, and let's do the quest. So again, it's gonna be a sort of dungeon. The Tower of Heritage is a dungeon, but I think this time I have the good level for this. I remember I didn't go directly to it, and I did some side quest before. Because just the peoples in front of the tower were hella strong. So I wasn't sure I was ready for this quest. But now I have my guys have gained some levels. I have new units, new allies. So let's go. Heritage Hill. It's just nearby. It's in the town. Okay, I go inside. I have killed all the zombie and spectre who are here. So I just go to the tower. They have already killed the people in front, right? Yes. Just need to enter. Quick save, and let's go. The massive stone door in the tower is sealed and there doesn't appear to be any way to open it. Speak the word you learned from the leading key acolyte. Rumble and clunk forbidden chamber, the door unlock. Nice. Okay, a ghoul. Get to the top of the tower, let's go. Okay, we have a tree ghoul and a dark ghoul.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
Okay, you do this. You do this one, you do this. You make this one fall.
Yes.
And you blast this one.
Following your lead.
You yeah, just shoot.
How may I help?
And you I need a good spell. For now, just use that. Okay.
Yes.
Then you do this. You continue to attack this one. You focus on him. Ah, he was paralyzed.
My mind
Okay.
feels sharp as steel.
Okay, nice. Paralyze him.
Shed no blood.
And everybody on him. Okay. I have to be strategic. It's a game you can't just send all your guys in front and kill everybody. You have to be prepared. Let's search for some stuff. Complete page from Aldheim Journal, triggering letter. It's just some lore. Oh. Revenant. Let them come. Let them come. Okay.
Zawa is ready.
you. Then you.
What is it?
Then you.
Following your lead.
You.
I?
You. And you.
That's it.
Okay. Don't need to use my strong spells for now.
Zawa is ready.
Because for
Your thoughts
the
must
Grieving
flow
Mother
deeply
and Kana, that's okay. They can regenerate their spell between fight.
How may I help?
But Alos have a limited number of spells because he's a wizard.
Zawa is ready.
Let's see. Cover, Ocean Power. Page from Hadelf Journal. Okay. Forum construction complete. Oh, nice. Let's construct something else. South curtain wall. West curtain wall. You're gonna need wall, I think. And the library. Artificer's Hall. Chapel. Oh, yes, the chapel was destroyed. Have to building again.
Yes.
Skeletal fighter. Okay.
Zawa is ready.
Zawa, you attack this one. Eder, you bump this guy.
Yes.
You give your tea
Your thoughts must flow deep.
on this one. You this
Following your
one.
lead.
Kana, you go attack this one. And Alos this one. Okay. Now go to that. No,
Yes.
actually not on this one. This one better.
Zawa is ready.
Zawa.
Always there.
Oh, bless me.
That's helpful.
So much.
That's okay. For now, they're just a little group of undead. Don't have too much difficulty to fight them. Oh, secrets. Golden Obels and Rite of Hidden Wonder. Some stuff. No one has visited this bed in week. Okay. And copper fans. I can go up. Second floor. Oh, my hand hurts. I think I hurt myself in the pro wrestling training today. Okay, oh, don't forget to quick save. Revenant. Only, he's probably not alone. He's not alone indeed.
How may I help?
Okay.
Zawa is ready.
This one. This one. And this one. Okay. Again, you two. This one.
Shed no blood.
Okay, perfect.
Zawa is ready.
Another scrolls. I take the scrolls. I give them to Alos.
As you say.
Because Alos can use them. Alos. Restore light endurance. Okay. And scroll of protection. You have another one here, so why not? And what does spell do? Rite of Hidden Wonder. Plus 3 in mechanic. Okay. Why not?
Zawa is ready.
And another revenant. This one is alone? Okay, look like this one was alone. And scroll of revival, that's cool. Copper and for the page, okay. The scroll of revival. I need someone who has a good level in lore. Kana, you have a good level in lore, so you You put it here, okay.
Zawa is ready.
What do we have here? Oh, Sigil of the Arcane. Arcane, Opener of Intellect, okay.
I will.
Look like it would be cool for Alos. It's a ring for a wizard.
Yes.
And a Revenant again, alone again, so easy again. Ah, there is the stair for the next floor. Let's visit all the stuff. And a club, I don't need that. This table, Scroll of Fireball, and page from Aldem Journal. I could read all of that, but I'm not sure I need to read it. Okay.
Zawa is ready.
And we continue. Please. Ah, a little freeze. I'm gonna drink. Ah, end of the freeze. There's way too much sugar in this iced tea. And oh, already on top? It was quick.
Yes.
Let's try this configuration. Still nothing. Found a device.
Hello? A man hunched over the strange mechanism, his spine a sharp ridge rising from his arched back. His body clothed in filthy rags, and the patch of skin you see are mottled green. A spoiled stench emanates from him. He's so intent of his work that he doesn't notice you until you shadow fall over him. When he turns and sees you, he snarls and scuttles behind the Hadra pedestal. Only his buried teeth seem to have escaped decay. It's a zombie. His eyes are layered and bloodshot, but his slicker with intelligence. He averts his gaze and holds a hand in front of his face.
Shouldn't be here. What do you want?
Tell me what happened here. Who and what are you? Give me a reason to cleave you in half. Farewell. In this situation, the farewell is actually fun. Okay, I just finished to go at the top of this tower after killing a lot of undead. Oh, another undead who is trying to controlling an evil-looking machine. Farewell. Tell me what happened here.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Okay. Smash a fist into the Hadra pillar. Don't block your finish. You can make a crashing noise. Okay.
Forgive me. Forgive me.
Okay.
Research. Came to do research on the tower. Some commission from gods. It hardly matters now.
Commission from gods. Gods do commissions. Okay. Alos lips twist in disgust. If I had a copper scud for every fool animancer whose thirst for knowledge lead to disaster, never would have ended up in Gilded Vale, that's for sure. Stick to the present. Why did the disaster start?
Something happened on our 11th night. Light in the sky and a static charge in the air. But we were so careful. We were staying in the chambers below. Trindig, my assistant, said he saw a robed figure lurking around the tower. Wore a mask. Carried knives at his sides. A trick of shadows, I told him. The next morning, we felt strange. Like we hadn't eaten in weeks. So dazed that we didn't at first notice the blood around our beds. The strange wounds that had appeared overnight.
Okay. Doesn't sound good.
And the machine. This cursed spire. Dormant for 2,000 years. lifeless through hundreds of our experiments, and we wake that morning to find it spinning on its own. On its own!
On its own!
How can we stop what we couldn't start?
Okay, you didn't do a shit. The shit just happened when you were here. As exciting as the project of a living machine may be, I suspect that given mention of a machine-made and masked figure boss, there is another explanation.
Years I've been doing this. Years. I know how these things work, but I don't know how this happened. Where to go? That's the problem. Their souls are trapped here like flies in a jar, clinging to rotting meat.
Slow down. What does the machine have to do with souls? What does he... Get to the... Wait, what does the machine have to do with souls? Interesting.
No time to slow down. But I can explain. Hold a magnet over iron splinters and they stick. Yes. Rub your hand over weir wool and the hair of your head will follow it.
Okay.
So it is with this machine.
So this machine just... So this machine brush on bodies and take the soul from it? Okay. So this machine is some kind of magnet for souls, okay.
It has the power to manipulate souls, but why? For what? And how many others lie buried in the ruins of Erglonfath? No. Focus on this one. It's imprisoned our souls in our bodies. Cut the root between essence and flesh. Left a dwindling soul stuck in a shriveling husk.
There was a stranger in the tower as the night it happened?
I didn't see him. My assistant, he saw him. We laughed. Said he was spooked by the cemetery. Perhaps it was already too late. I don't know what he did. But by morning the machine was on and he was slain.
Okay.
People were already on the streets, complaining of neighbors and family members acting strangely.
You're not like the ghouls in the streets.
Not yet. But I will be. My body is dead.
Oh, the music
My
ou...
soul,
Comme...
imprisoned in this corpse only makes it seem otherwise. And as the body decays, so does the mind. Until nothing is left but the hunger. The only way to forestall the process is through a regular infusion of essence. Living flesh is the only ready supply.
The voice actor really give his soul for these lines. I love it.
I'm not proud of any of it. Hunting men and women in the early days of the affliction. Picking off soldiers that came to investigate. But I'd do it again. I'll do it as long as I must to end this disaster. You could help. Help me end this. Help me find sustenance.
Let's attend to the rest of your team.
By the time I realized what had happened, the district had already been sealed. So we fed when we needed, and locked ourselves in the tower to work. And then there came a time when the hunger struck, and there was hardly anyone left.
How can I help?
Not your help I need. It's Heritage Shrew. Squanders her research on frivolities, then refuses to make herself useful. Runes. The runes are the last part of the puzzle. Acantha knows them. She gives them to you, and you can turn the machine off. Release our souls.
Wait, runes? The Angritan runes? She can read them? He speaks of this feat so blandly. Let's talk instead to this Harridan Gulliver. Happy care through time, okay? I want nothing to do with this. From Ikanta. If you want to know the control word, then I don't see why I need your help. This poor guy doesn't deserve to be killed right now.
Yes. Acantha. She was here. Probably here still, always prepared. Clever lady, that one. And perhaps you bring me something. Something to keep me sure.
We cannot do this, Watchers. This beast is beyond our head. Do not make yourself like him. Indeed, I'm not gonna bring something to this guy. Proceed to the bottom. That's cool that the game lets us just go directly to the bottom. I suppose that Ikanta is the other zombie who is still able to think in one of the house. I've already freed their prisoner. So I'm just gonna take the information from her and then I go back.
I see something.
Oh, I see something. Potion of Eldritch Aim, okay. I think it was his house. It was, yes, Ikanta.
You return. What if you come seeking this time?
I need the world to operate the Engwiten machine in the tower.
That fool Aldhelm. He sent you, didn't he? I can hardly believe he's had the cleverness to survive. That simpleton thinks he can understand how to use something without understanding what it is, or why it is.
You see it too, her vanity. Not of looks, but of knowledge. Yes, a nerd, what?
He dabbles with ancient and powerful devices, with all the finesse of a blacksmith. He sends you here to petition me for aid after years of disparaging my research. I'll bet he didn't even tell you the tower's name, did he? That's his problem. Always looking for solutions without caring for meaning.
Problem innate agile are bigger than your rivalry, Kanta. Humble them now by demonstrating the value of your research. If Zawa is right, she will love that. My silence demonstrates it more succinctly. The problem in the heritage hill is bigger than your rivalry, Kanta. What do I care? I prepare myself for an eventuality such as this, and I can assure you the dwelling. Tell me the tower name. Ternunes.
It's called Ternunes.
Ternunes, okay.
They built the machine atop it to contain souls. Hold them in place. But the others I've seen, machines scattered all over the Deerwood, are relays, built to move souls.
Where would they move soul?
Another
Where?
mystery. Hypothetically, anywhere they wished. The real question, as always, is why? To intermix them the way a player shuffles his deck, the way a farmer rotates his fields? To collect them, like butterflies under glass? To melt them down for raw essence? Unfortunately, I don't know.
You seem to know a lot about Ternues.
I read the runes like a journal. I understand their meaning. People like Aldhelm try to read them like instructions, and in so doing, they miss their true meaning completely.
Why would the Engwitens have wanted to tether souls like this?
Perhaps they didn't. Perhaps that's why they built no other machines like this one. We now see the Engwithens as masters of soul manipulation, but they couldn't have attained their expertise without copious trial and error. Perhaps this was one such experiment.
How do you operate the machine atop Ternues?
Back to these tinkers' concerns.
Yes.
And what would you do with these tethered souls if I told you?
First them for instance? No. I destroy them? No. I release them, I guess.
So you say. And just what would you release them to? They'd abandon their existence here for another somewhere else, equally aimless and meaningless.
I could help you, but I won't. Here I have specimens aplenty and time enough to observe them all. This dream, my answer is no. What? But what good is observing all this if you're going to hoard it for yourself? Tell her, Gulliver. An entire language of your fingertip and she hide it away. You're dead. It's Twengishi's Kenda pride. The vampire doesn't seem to notice as you wrap your mind around the squalling, burning mess. However, it sears your very bone, you jump back crying out in pain. I won't abandon this opportunity, the soul will remain here with me, and I'll accomplish more than any monster in the history of the field. And who will know about it? Hoarding knowledge is pointless. And who will know about it? All I've learned, years of studying the unwritten language, no one understands it better than me, they count for something. Knowledge is meaningless unless it's shared. No, the opportunities here are finite. One day the knowledge will die with you. The pride hiss and sputter is little more than a number now. Okay, it worked. You're wrong. Well, there's no conviction in their voice. I will it forever. I'll cling to you. Me, that will give me something. You see. Will that really be enough for you? Cinder, cling and laugh. It will. It must be. May not be much, but something you can take that away from me, okay? Teach me what you know, I make sure that I still live alone. Nearly quench your pride and dream of the blackening.
So be it. My studies and efforts shall grow through yours. These are the words you need.
Okay. I call your chip, rest on your temple, and you feel your energy. Okay. She gave me the word.
Something has awakened in your mind. You understand far more than I ever did. Take this knowledge then, and do what you will with Ter Nuneth. Now that you understand its purpose, it will serve you in whatever way you wish.
A speaker of dead tongues now. And so he surpassed 100 frustrated scholars in the matter of a few moments. I don't suppose you could look at a few books for me. So I just learned a language like that. Useful. That's another word. You said the other tower around the road were constructed to move, so Whitewood and Witten wanted to do that. Another mystery, politically anywhere they wished. The real question, as always, is why. To examine the way a player shuffle his deck, a farmer, okay, you don't know. Remind me, how do you know much about the tower? No, I still don't understand. Wait. So, what work with the tower? Knows that. Knows this word?
Off, I expect. That will be easy now that you can read the runes. The vessels would still roam, but striking them down would return their essence to the cycle. But be careful. That machine controls hundreds of souls, and that volume of essence could easily overload it. Improperly channeling the essence would destroy the machine along with the souls. It would be a terrible loss for posterity.
Okay. It seems like it might some like do this place some good indeed. Okay, that's all. Thanks. Okay, we go back to the tower. You're gonna see the other crazy zombie scientist. Oh, my neck. Oof, my neck hurt. Proceed to the top, please. Okay, I know it works. Maximize the machine throttle in hope overloading the device. No, you recognize the word for end and for hold. The dial is currently fixed on hold. End. Machine is it for dormant? Nice.
still and silent. It's finally over.
Indeed. What now? For the web about the leading key activities, yes. Anything I can discover in pursuing the lead plan in the catacomb of the Vatican Church may be useful, okay. That's all? Nothing gonna help me follow the quest? Okay, I'm gonna just continue to search. For the rest of the Vatican Church, can I go back at the Vatican Church? I was supposed to use the catacomb, right, to go there. I think. Sometimes in this game you get lost. That's another reason I prefer the Pillar of Eternity 2. It's less a problem to get lost because it's funnier to explore. The tower it's off. That is lifted. It wasn't a curse, but yes, district is safe again. Say it again, but at least we can start restoring it. Indeed. Copperland. I think to go to the Church of Woodika, I have to go from the catacomb. I did already go there, right? I don't even remember. Oh, I go too everywhere to remember correctly this game. See, this is why I can't do this game at 100%. I can't do all the side quests because it's confusing sometimes.
Does anyone have any extra rations? I did some white leaf and now I'm very hungry.
Let's go there. From the catacombs. There we go. I have killed all things on the way, so I suppose it will be okay. Okay, yes, the Temple of Woodika is here. Yes, I have already did everything here, right? I don't remember. I will go there and we will see. Okay, yes, I was already here. I did everything I have to do here. I even had a boss fight here, I remember. Okay, where to go now? Maybe I should go back to Lady Web, now that I have learned about this strange device on the hill. Maybe she can tell me more about it. So let's go. Walk, my peoples, walk. We go on a stroll around the town. This way to Brackenbury. Brackenbury indeed. I shave myself, you see. I just keep my mustache and my what do you call
had
that in English?
5 siblings?
That's right. Between the 6 of us, I don't think the house has known a single day's quiet. Of course, a little chaos makes it far easier to get away with mischief.
Yes, I can imagine that comes in handy.
I love their discussion. By the way, one of the sisters of Kana is a companion in the second game. And a cool one.
Hail and well
Ah.
met.
Excuse me, I've been looking for you. The one who lifted the curse on Heritage Hill, indeed. My lady, we wish to remain anonymous. I don't trust you. Wish bringing you this pistol. To a dear friend of her who was lost to the curse. Okay. For your part in reclaiming Heritage Hill, my lady wish you to have it. Okay. Thank you. Let's see. They gave me a gun. The Saint Garam Spark. Is that a good weapon for me? No, not really my kind of weapon. But I could keep him and give him to Pallegina.
Zawa is ready.
Okay, it's a good sign. There is someone who give us something when I finish Heritage Isle. So I suppose
Very well.
I indeed have to continue the main quest by speaking with Lady Webb. This time.
How fares your search?
There is something I can tell you.
Well, let's hear it.
The Engwitten Tower in Heritage Hill contain an ancient machine that can control the flow of souls the Leaden Key activated.
This is troubling. That civilization seems to have known more about the mechanics of souls than anyone since. The Leaden Key was born in that period. It may be that Theos has full knowledge of their technology. The applications of this machine you speak of, I don't want to think about it.
Okay.
The Leaden Key's conspiracy is clear now. They have used Engwithan technology to engineer Widewind's legacy, and they want people to blame Animancy for it. As we speak, the Duke is holding hearings in the palace. He is listening to arguments for and against Animancy. When they finish, he is expected to decide whether to outlaw it. It seems the Leaden Key has been pushing Deerwood down this path for some time.
Okay.
I, for one, would enjoy seeing their little scheme fouled up at the last moment. Our Duke must hear what you have to say. Unfortunately, the hearings are closed to the public, which makes the Duke inaccessible until they are completed. However, certain groups have been invited to attend. You might get in with one of them if you aren't above a little pandering. There are delegations from the Knights of the Crucible, the Dozens, and from House Dominel.
I'm friend with House Domenel, so that's
If you
okay.
gain the support of one of those groups, that may be your best way in.
I am friend with House Domenel, so that's okay. They will help me. Get invited to join one of the Animancy hearing delegation. Did they have to directly ask to the House Domenel? Probably. Okay, let's talk with what interest does House Domenel have in the Duke Animancy's hearing? Balance. The Duke stuck between ignorant fanatics and power-hungry soldiers, but that's the way of things in Defiance Bay. Trying to see that neither group gain undue influence. Heard that there's profit to be made in Discord. I need an invitation to the meeting at the Ducal Palace. My father will be the one to talk to about that. Upstairs. Okay. Hello, sir. What can I do for you? I need an invitation to the meeting at the Ducal Palace. You shall have it. He lays a hand on your shoulder, and when you attend, I'm sure you'll keep House Dominel interest at heart. Forgive me, but I have matter to attend now. Okay. Return to Brackenbury and speak to Lady Webb and Adred. Okay. I have to tell her first, I suppose. There are a lot of go to this place, talk to this guy, then go back to talk to the other guy. It's a really lore-oriented game, even for an RPG. Fortunately, the place I have to go back to talk is not too far away. Hey.
How fares your search? What of
Ring. Wouldn't they allow a guest of Johnny Row into the ring? No. House Dominel has accepted me into their delegation.
Unlikely as it may seem, House Dominel is as much responsible for maintaining the peace as the Crucible Knights. The Duke understands this, and he will hear you out if they are with you.
Okay.
You need waste no more time here. Get to the palace. Make your case to the Duke. With him on our side, all of Deerwood can be mobilized against the Leaden Key, and Theos can be rooted out.
Rooted out. Difficulty to say it.
I could be there to see it. There is a very old bottle of a very good brandy that I have been saving for a special day. If you hurry back afterward, there may be a little left for you.
Oh yeah, alcohol!
Off with you. You're going to do very well in there.
Okay, let's go. Okay, now let's go to the palace. To the palace. In French we say le palais. Let's go to the palais. The palais. Okay, this way, yes, this way. We're here to, for the reunion, for the herring. We go with nobles. Get away, peasant! We are heroes! Out of the way, plebe! Allez. Okay. So, where we go to? I think it's this way. Yes. The word from Lord de Menel that you will be attending to the balcony. Okay. The room below is animate amidst a heated debate. All the representative group are easily discerned in the crowd. Crucible knights, stiff in their noisy armor, sit in one section, in another as well-dressed member of House Domenel, casual watching with a predator interest. Still elsewhere are the ramshackle dozens who have made no special option to dress up for their liege lord. Okay.
Well then, answer me this, Master Barash. If you Animancers represent our best hope to cure the legacy, what progress can you demonstrate?
As I've said, it isn't about progress, it's about potential.
My house would agree, Your Grace. We see great potential in its future.
And I suppose your blazing profits during the legacy don't have nothing to do with that, do they, Dominel? You can't have it both ways no more! Animancy goes, or this country goes!
So you admit, Master Barask, that Animancy is no closer to stopping the legacy than it ever was.
No, we've had many promising experiments. Cadman Azo has shown...
Cadman Azo murdered a child. For a complete failure. We should be hanging him right now for what he done. The dozens won't stand for it.
You get a point.
The experiment failed, yes, but his work...
His work was sabotage!
Ah, a new delegate from House Dominel. What makes you say sabotage?
Why lie in this situation? I meet a false patient in Brackenbury Sanitarium who had tampered with Azo machinery.
The fuck's that even matter? These are people who would toy with the lives of our children.
Indeed. Even assuming there was sabotage, is this Animancer Azo not still accountable here?
I don't have lore rational enough for this one. No, he isn't. This was a responsible scientist who was manipulated. Can you call him can we call him responsible? You saw the state of the sanitarium.
Horseshit. These Animancers can't be trusted. Look at what happened in Heritage Hill. Our supposed protectors from Crucible Keep can't even clean up the messes Animancy leaves.
Your Grace, we'd have a much easier time of it if our knights weren't so occupied trying to keep their organization from igniting a revolution on our very doorstep.
Heritage Hill is blood on your hands, Justicia. You turn a blind eye, and look what happens.
I have been to Heritage Hill since the quarantine. Through the night were unable to control the damage. It was not Animancy, but an ancient machine that caused it. The people are blameless here. They were not the working of Animancy, but an ancient device internally. Okay, in any case, I talk about the ancient machine, but in this, I tell the the Crucible Knight do shit, and this and say they don't do shit. I'm not an ally of the Crucible Knight, so I can say they do shit. Yeah.
You've some strange taste in travels, friend. The height of your tales expands with every breath.
Ah, this time I can say aggressive too. Ask around when I see problem, I take matter into my own hands, or my words in my house, I challenge anyone here to find someone who knows different. Let's be honest.
I had heard whispers of a new delegate set to attend today's hearing. I admit that your candor was mentioned more than once. Tell us what you saw in Heritage Hill.
They are known as house and Angritan machine that hold dominion over the flow of souls. It was this machine that made the district undead. The machine purpose or just a dire side effect? But then what would the Angritan build such a machine at all?
Even if it is as you say, we have testimony that a group of Animancers have been spending time there. Surely their tinkering had something to do with this.
Okay, let's see. I don't have enough intellect, but I have enough perception for this special one. They follow ambition blindly, taking few precaution and allowing personal feeling to get in the way of solving the problem. I have reason to believe there were others at the tower who might have done this. Okay, but they did not... this one.
But the very purpose of these experiments is to understand. So these dangerous things can be used responsibly.
This is what it comes down to, Your Grace. Whatever their intentions, animancy's a pox. It makes a fucking wreck of everything. We all know what Widewind's legacy's really about. And it ain't about some sparkling saint from Creed Ceres who's mad because he took a stroll down the wrong bridge. It's about a bunch of so-called intellectuals fucking with the natural order while the rest of us gotta suffer for it.
Is it, though? Should we not take the time to reach a clear conclusion? I mean, what proof do we have?
My son and daughter are buried beneath the floor of my house. We don't own no land, so that's where we lay them. My son, my wife let him slip when she was bathing him. Got water in his lungs, he couldn't cough up. My daughter, we put her to bed one night, and the next morning she wasn't breathing. This Hollowborn thing, it ain't ending. And it ain't ending because we still let these charlatans play God. There's your proof, you damn copper fucker.
The problem is his let him his personal thing obscure his judgment.
Enough, Adric. Lady Dominel makes a point. If it's animancy, then why do the other states that permit the practice not suffer the same fate? Who among us can say he truly understands why the legacy has taken hold here?
Bring order to the cause here. I can. Into mutter the son taking a default character. Widewind's legacy is the creation of the Leaden Key. Cadman Azos downfall was their work. It was the tower in Heritage Hill. They want you to do this. They want animacy to fall. The dual maturing expanded to a din of skepticism that fills the hall. I have seen them in the ruins of Erglanfat, operating machines that disrupt and redirect the flow of souls, near town like Gilded Vale and Deerford, where the legacy is universal. As a watcher, I have heard their dead confess their plot. They are stealing the souls of the unborn.
Beasts. Another lunatic at the hearing. Did you remember to lock your sanitarium before you left, Master Barask?
Madame! Please! I want to be rude. You want to see crazy? Make one more smart moment. Come on, just like that. No, no. Brush invalid until you roam dry for all I care. The rest of those people will hear the brush. Burst invalid until you roam dry. Damn! That's the most craziest British line I ever read. You shame your order by dismissing the truth before hearing it. Madame, I expect better from a knight of the Crucible. Oh, hurting her pride would be cool. If he did for your husband's sake, I hope he at least left a brothel unlocked. Ooh! If, as the Duke say, no theory has more proof than any other, what is the harm of hearing one more? Your crypts cannot shun the truth. Too simple. Let's go with this one. I'm gonna hurt her pride.
You must know, friend, that the Leaden Key is a mantle for small-time ruffians and children at play. I'm not saying you're a liar. Not yet. But you'd better start making sense of all this. Help us believe you.
Okay. What's more likely? That the gods are destroying Deerwood for a science practice in many parts of the world? Or that a group of people hate animancy and want it suppressed? The Leaden Key is very real. They are foreigners from Hadir and Red Serras who hate Deerwood and want to see us suffer. Let's say a lord is cuckolded by his wife. If he tell her to stop, she'll only want a lover more, but what? I'm not gonna say that. We all want the same thing here. We want Widewind's legacy to end. If we work together instead of arguing, we can... Okay, I don't have enough head of honesty to have the special one, so... this one sounds more interesting.
Another guess! Throw him out on his ass, Your Grace! He's wasting our time!
Oh, I have things now. Mechanics, I have seen this machine with my own eyes, and they operate by mechanics only someone with ancient knowledge will understand. No group but the Leaden Key, trace back and perception. They use then of the robe those people wore, of the runes inscribed in a dead language, swearing an oath to Wodika to sell knowledge with a key of lead. Sounds like children's to you?
I don't know about all of this.
Then shut up!
You've made an unexpected case. I'll say that much. It seems we have a new possibility to consider, at the very least. How was it you came to learn all this?
House Domhnall provided me with the resource I need. We owe them a great debt.
It is very good to see House Domhnall putting their considerable resources to use in solving this matter in which we all have a stake. But these hearings are about more than Widewind's legacy, even though that is our most pressing concern. Let's say for the moment that I were to take you at your word that our friends in Brackenbury Sanitarium and their peers bear no responsibility for this curse upon my country. I'm curious, what would you do if you were in my position?
Alimentaire to continue their work, they explore questions we all wish to understand. If we know more, perhaps this crisis could be averted. Or Alimency should be studied in Deerwood. If you don't, someone else will. They will wield great power over you. The Alimenter of Deerwood has been given too long a leash. The practice should be restricted and controlled. In truth, I'm not completely confident Animancy doesn't have something to do with Widewind's legacy. No, Animancy is too dangerous. No, it would be stupid. Animancy should be studied in Deerwood. If you don't, someone else will, and they will wield great power over you. Aloth shake his head. Elements serve their own ambition and their own purse. Giving them this power is like setting a child laws in armory. Do not trust the Animators. Take him first after gain and glory, but if they can heal our children, he would not hinder them.
Very well. That is all I wish to hear. Not just from you, but from everyone. Many days we've been at this. It is time we put it to rest.
Okay.
I want to thank the delegations for helping me collect my thoughts. And our new delegate, who has warned us of a new possibility that must be looked into. The time has come to choose a direction for the Deerwood. I am ready to make my pronouncement.
Yay! Make the pronouncement!
Ramir D. Barash, representing the interests of Animancers in Deerwood, step forward.
Your Grace.
Oh, a man in purple.
The arguments for and against Animancy are both strong in their own way. I must be careful in my judgment.
Forgive me, Your Grace. We will accept no judgment but our own.
Of course they do it.
What's he doing?
Ah!
No! Avenge the Duke!
No, wait!
And of course. And this guy leave away. It was in a cinematic, so I could even help them.
I've given you every chance to end this pursuit. Shall I end it for you? Another time. I am already late.
Ah, and I and I fall. The world surely ended for you. Ring in your heels. You find yourself gasping for breath, struggling to keep your own balance. You drop to the knee and watch as Taos hurries out of the building.
Shall I end it for you?
That's indeed what he say. Yes, okay, then I have a remember of something.
I am already at
Oh.
peace, Grand Inquisitor. Are you?
So be it. If you desire no end, you shall have none. I find you guilty of heresy. May the eternal prison bar your soul from passage, for it is beyond redemption.
Okay. It's a granted Dominion of the Slipper. Oh, a new special power. Taos is gone. I'll over you. Get over, we're got to get out of here fast. Lady Webb, she's the only, she must be told she know what to do.
Yes?
So many people are died. Return to Brackenbury. Go there, they're rioting the street. I don't care! I'm not scared by some rioters. Okay. I can go there. Ah! Where I go? Where I go? This way maybe? This way maybe? Of course, they have destroyed the sanitarium. Hey, Web, are you okay? Oh, maybe she's not okay. Some action! That's cool. Lady Web! Don't worry, I'm here. I'm just gonna take the stuff for you on your guys. Because, why not? And she's dead. Reach for the soul. You make contact and are immersed in a torrent of sensory input. You sip and warm your gullet. Across the room, the door open behind a patient, steady push into the room. Work towards the whole bird, okay.
I was a fool to think I could tame these people.
Come closer than
Came
most.
closer
Yes.
than most.
A fine epitaph.
No worse than any.
You are concentrating, focusing with all of your energy. It feels as though you are diving into a stone wall over and over, okay?
What's in Twin Elms?
Did you pull that from my thoughts?
I've had time to practice.
Ah.
Ah! You walk over to a small tub and raise an half-empty brandy bottle. No, not the alcohol! However, it seemed to approve that the selection was beginning to reach for an empty glass.
I was saving that for someone.
You monster, you stole my alcohol!
Pity. You know this is how it has to be.
Become freely absent of all doubt. He drew a long sharpened knife from his belt, showing it okay.
Prove it.
Tao slips the knife between your ribs and pushes through a layer of tissue separate with brittle, probably sniff and blood. Well, the blade. Burst of reflex causes you to drop your glass to the floor and you hear it shatter. Then, too much surprise, okay. Toast with the wide eyes, okay. It was the last instant of a... Oh!
Walls in billowing plumes that blacken the sky like a storm. Behind the walls, the riots rage on. Known patrons of Animancy are forced into hiding as looters ransack their estates and make off with their possessions. Animancers are torn away from their families and dragged from their homes to be stoned to death in the streets. Word had spread immediately that Duke Avar had been assassinated, and that an Animancer was to blame. The city wasted little time in exacting revenge, and little effort into evaluating guilt. In the center of it all, Brackenbury Sanitarium burned. And down the lane, Hodred House, the last bastion of stability in the Deerwood, had fallen silent. Now safely outside the city gate, your path points eastward to Twin Elms, where Theos is bound, for reasons that remain mysterious as the leaden key itself.
Okay. End of this chapter. But I have gained the information of the Twin Elms, so I have to go to the Twin Elms. So, travels to Twin Elms, yes, that's the things. Cross the bridge, Allos drove up beside you, the fire of Defiance Bay cast a shivering flickering.
Please stop. I need to tell you something.
Go ahead.
I have not been entirely honest about my motives for traveling with you up to this point. When I finished my training in Adir, I was introduced to an organization. All I knew was that they were opposed to the unchecked spread of animancy, and that they could guarantee me postings far away from the Seathwood my father and his earl. At that time, it was enough. In the early years, I thought of them as many things. Hooded men, prudent teachers, the leaden key. Their rules were strict, but their guidance was clear. I sincerely believed they wanted to keep Kith from the folly of their own foolish ambitions. I came to the Deerwood a little over a year ago. My orders were to gather information on animancy in the region.
So Alos was a member of the Leaden Key.
A senior contact met with me every few months to receive my reports and issue new leads. She sent me to Gilded Vale to keep an eye on events surrounding the local lord, but I lost track of her shortly after that. I don't know if she was reassigned, killed, or sacrificed the way you saw. At the time you met me, I'd been on my own for a couple of months.
Okay. You knew I was coming, and you threw a magnetic target. And you threw a magnetic target?
No, that's not it, I swear. I needed some kind of direction. And after that scrape with the locals, I was ready to get out of town. But then you mentioned that you'd survived that Beowick, and I thought you might be able to put me back on the Leaden Keys trail.
The Beowick.
And I was correct in a way. What we found wasn't what I expected. I knew the Leaden Key was trying to stop animancy, but I didn't realize how far they'd gone. Murder, sabotage, abandoning entire districts to shambling horrors. Now the whole city is up in flames. I'm still not sure about animancy, but I know I've been following the wrong master. Please, accept my apology, and my service. Let me fight with you to stop Theos.
As long as you don't forget who's in charge and keep it cloners on you from now on. Apology accept. I forgive you, Alos, but I want you beside me, not behind me. I'm not making you to trade one master for another. Indeed.
That would be an honor.
Move on. Oh no, let's go.
Yes?
And so, from the beginning, Alos was a member of the Leaden Key, but we have lost contact with the Leaden Key at this moment. So he just gladly stay with me. And we become friends. This is a shonen redemption arc for him.
The keep's coming along nicely.
Okay. We're gonna go to the keep. Prepare the team for the next part of the adventure. In terms of construction, in 8 hours the chapel is ready. Okay, let's see who's gonna go with me on the team. Where was the... Oh yes, stronghold. Party, yes, okay. Let's see. I'm gonna go to the Two Realms. Is a zone with a lot of druids. I think Iravias is from there, so he will be useful.
Safe travels.
Let Kana away. And Alos. I keep the Grieving Mother. Still try to do her quest, but the discussion never unlock. I go with Iravias and Sagani. I also have Durance. You know what?
See you when I see you.
I leave it there and I go with Durance. Okay. Another problem I have with this game, I don't understand how to make to go through with some of the companion quest, because we in all RPG games with companions, the companions have their own secondary quests that we can follow to help them. And in Pillar of Eternity, the large majority of the quests are ununderstandable, impossible to understand. I have a little freeze. Hey. And for the grieving mother, I am just supposed to walk with them, have her in my crew when I travel, and some special dialogues are supposed to be unlocked, but they never come. Okay, I have some level to give to Sagani's endurance. Sagani, she is a ranger. Let's see, swift aim. Plus 20 in attack and plus 15 in reload, less 7 in accuracy, okay. Defensive bond, plus in defense against AoE attacks. And Stalker Link, plus 10 accuracy when attacking the same target as Animal Companion, can be useful. Driving Flight, range attack, bounce plus 1 time, okay. Takedown, oh, it's for the animals, the takedown. Yes, that can be useful, I will take that. And the second level, because she have gained 2 levels. Okay. And another power for the clays. Merciless Companion, 30 damage, let's go then. And then Durance, my dear Durance. Durance the priest. Get more in lore, and that's all. And you gain new spell, because I don't have to choose a spell for the priest, it just gains them. Okay. And now, we will save. And it's good. Oh, I've seen that the Zawa have gained a level 2. Oh, I'm gonna give him this level later. It's gonna be enough for today. Whew. It was really into dialogue in politics on this episode, but okay. Next time we're gonna go to the Twin Helms, the second big part of the game. There's a lot of new things to see. It's gonna be cool. And until that time, bye bye everybody, bye bye, and see you tomorrow on Monday to another stream. Bye bye.